Hi! So in today's video, I wanted to review the 3 heat protectants that I have and the blowout that I did today. I've only recently started to experiment with using heat and doing blowouts, and it was kind of difficult for me at first because I was using a traditional blow dryer. But this April, I did buy the TheKnotDr by Conair. It's a hot air dryer brush. And so this is what I use to blow out my hair now. So this year, I blow out my hair in April, May. I think I skipped June, July. Then I did it again in August. Then last month in September, I got a trim and my beautician did a blowout. And then today's blowout. So like I said, this is what I used. But I have a couple of different heat protectants, and I kind of wanted to compare them because the one heat protectant I had was a spray heat protectant, and I don't like the way that feels on my hair. I actually prefer cream-based products, so I happen to have 3, so I compared all of them. So the most recent one that I have is the protective type from Fenty hair. This is Rihanna's hair care line, and this is the smaller size, like the sample size that they just released recently. And I got this from Sephora, and I've had it for about 2 weeks, and I used it for a wash and go the first week. Then last week I used it as a leave-in conditioner under the Fenty hair home curl, which is the curling cream, and I did finger coils. And then today is the first time I used it as a heat protectant. So this is what I used in the back of my hair. And I only used a very small amount and did the back section using this. And so this is a cream-based multi-styler type of heat protectant. And then back in April, I wanted to try this heat protectant from Briogeo. This is from their Farewell Frizz collection. This is also a blowout cream, and I bought it as a part of a sample size for that line back in April. And so this is what I used in the middle section of my hair. And then I just now noticed while I was looking at this, because I was kind of sort of rushing this morning, that this color was a little off. So I checked, because I keep a list of when I buy hair products so I know if I'm approaching an expiration date. And I've had this since last September, and that's why the color's off. So since I'm not too fond of spray protectants, I'm probably going to get rid of this one and just keep the 2 cream-based ones. So this is the heat protectant from Pattern Beauty, and this is what I used in the front of my hair. So for comparison, after having used all 3, I feel like when you blow out your hair, it really doesn't matter which one you use. Now, I will say, having used this one already and the one from Briogeo, heat protectants, they're really supposed to help your hair so that it reverts back to its curly state and you don't get heat damage. And after using both of these, my hair reverted just fine when I went back to doing a wash and go in my natural state. So as far as heat protectants go, I don't really think it matters which one that you use. It's just that I prefer the feeling of a cream heat protectant in my hair as opposed to a spray. Now, just for me, I do also care about scents. So the Pattern Beauty one has a very clean scent, which is pretty much what the whole entire Pattern Beauty line smells like. And it's kind of floral, but like I said, very fresh, very clean. Briogeo also has a floral scent, but it's a little sweeter than the Pattern. And my favorite actually is the one from Fenty hair. All of her products have the same kind of perfumey scent, and I really like it because it stays in your hair for the whole week, and not in an overpowering way. I don't think anybody would be able to smell it with me walking by, but even if they did, it smells good. But just your hair will still smell like it, and it doesn't smell like you've been through a week in your hair. It still smells really nice. So I do like that. So going forward, when I do another blowout, because I only like to do it maybe once a month, and so I will probably be doing it as we go into the colder months, just once a month. I probably will be using this just because I have enjoyed it, using it for washing clothes and using it as a heat protectant. So I'm probably going to definitely go ahead and use this one when I do another blowout, and eventually I'll probably use up this one. And then Pattern unfortunately has to go because this one does have a 12-month expiration and I have reached that point. But so these are all the heat protectants. Now, if you are concerned about price, I feel like these are all pretty comparable because these just also happen to be like travel sizes. If you get the full size, these are both, I believe, like over $20. And this one might be $20. And see, this is like the actual size of this heat protectant. There's no larger size. This is the full size of the one from Pattern. But these both have larger sizes. So, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, the price points are pretty similar on all of them. It just depends on preference. And I know a lot of people use ones that are cheaper that work just fine, but these were the three that I wanted to try. I still actually do think I want to try the heat protectant from Taraji P. Henson's line. But until then, I'll be using this one. And then I did put my hair in twists, which is what I always do when I blow out my hair because that seems to be the easiest style for me to do. And I used the Pattern Beauty Curl Mousse with the Palo Santo scent. And so I'm probably going to leave these twists in for a couple of days, take them out for a day or two, put them back before I do my next wash day. And I am going to be using this again, probably with the home curl. But yeah, so that's my review for these 3 heat protectants. And I'll probably put a little bit more information about them in the description box. But I hope you enjoyed this review.